Hello, I'm Dr. Liz Cruz, gastroenterologist in Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you so much for joining me. We are continuing our series regarding disrupting the medical industry. Today, we are going to focus on some of the over-the-counter medicines, aids that you can buy to help with constipation. It's possible that you might recognize some of these. And so I just kind of wanted just to run through medicines that people buy all the time when they go into the store to help them with their constipation. Here we have milk of magnesia, which is a very popular one that's been out for a long time. Colace is a stool softener. It's supposed to soften up that stool to help you be able to pass it a little better. Swiss Chris is more of an herbal laxative. Miralax, very popular. This has been around for a long time. It's one that's actually prescribed quite a bit to patients that come in that are suffering from constipation, but you can also buy it over the counter. And then we have X-Lax, which is a stimulant laxative. It's in a chocolate bar. And you have Ducalax, which is also a stimulant laxative. So all of these are very popular. They've all been around for a long time, and people that come to see us in the office will tell us about these different medicines that they've taken, and maybe they've tried one of them and it helped them for a while. Then they had to move on to something different. Maybe they have to use a combination of two different ones to help them have a bowel movement. The problem is that over time, the colon gets dependent to a certain degree, but also these medicines over time don't work anymore, because the bottom line is that you're just basically training your colon to be lazier, because you're just putting these medicines in there to help in whichever way they help. I mean, because some of them have different mechanisms of action. For example, the stimulants. A lot of people will also report that when they take these that are more considered stimulants, that they'll get abdominal pain, because it's literally stimulating movement in the colon, which is a muscle. A lot of people will get cramps with these, but then after a while it loses its effect. So in the end, like I've been talking to you about in some of the other videos, these end up being more of a temporary fix. And our goal is to get you on something that's more holistic, that is going to be a lasting effect. You want to retrain your bowel, your colon. It's a muscle, and you can retrain it so that it can help you in the movement. The colon has these movements, and actually throughout your intestine, starting up in the esophagus, you have a movement called peristalsis, which is movement which in the colon is very important to move stool through so that you can poop it out, have a bowel movement. What we recommend is something that's more natural, holistic, and that you could take forever. And it's actually going to help you, going to help retrain your intestine to give you that health that you need so that you could have better bowel movements and not suffer from constipation. So what we recommend is a combination of probiotics, digestive enzymes, and super salt electrolytes. The probiotics are basically good, healthy bacteria. And in this probiotic, we have 6 strains of good, healthy bacteria. The counts are in the millions and the billions. So this is going to help to make your intestine healthier. And as you recall, I've mentioned in some of the previous videos, 70 to 80% of your immune system is in your gut. The digestive enzymes are going to help with breaking down and digesting your food better, so that by the time it leaves the stomach, it's just a pure liquid, which is really what you want it to be. A lot of times, constipation could be occurring because you're not even fully digesting your food for multiple different reasons. And then you have the super salts, which are electrolytes that you put in your water. Sometimes our clients, our patients will talk about the fact that maybe they can't have a bowel movement but once a week. In those cases, somebody who's really, really struggling with severe constipation, we will recommend doing the super salt shot. So what is that? Basically what you do is you take a scoop of the super salts, put it in a little glass of water, you shoot it down like a shot, and then you follow that by 32 ounces of water, and you drink it all at that one point, because what you're trying to do is push those salts down through your intestine. The goal is to try to train your colon, which is a muscle. And you can do that. Patients that are really struggling, we will get them on the super salt shots and advise them to do that every morning, in addition to taking these also. So if you're struggling with constipation, if you've been taking any of these medicines forever and feel that they're still not giving you the effect that you're looking for and you're still struggling with your bowel movements, I just want to encourage you to toss those in the trash and to get on this amazing combination of super salts, probiotics, and digestive enzymes. And you could get started on these immediately. I'm going to include a link at the bottom of this video that you can click and go straight to ordering these so that we can get these in your hands as soon as possible. Thank you so much.